Ladies and gentlemen and friends beyond the binary, welcome to Being Trans. This is Amanda Bonanza. Next to me is Lilith Elektra. Hello, Lilith. How are you today?
I'm doing
Look at that
great.
cheesy grin. I love it. She's so happy, and I'm so happy to be here with her. Lilith, why are you so happy today?
Do I have to have a reason? I just
Yeah,
am.
I love that you're just happy for no reason. That's a delightful. That's a delightful answer. It's even better. I thought maybe you had some big news on the secret country south of the United States border somewhere. Like something good happened in your place undisclosed location.
I mean, I'm living stress free on my own terms, but I've been doing that for
Oh,
3 months now. So yeah.
God damn, that sounds great. That sounds like a real treat. Boy, I'd love that. Can I tell you my big news? You want to know why I'm so happy?
Yes.
Lilith, I have fallen in love. I I'm in love. I'm in love. I have a new boyfriend.
I'm waiting for the punchline, like it's going to be like Burger King or something.
Well, not Burger King, but it is ChatGPT. I'm in love with AI. I'm loving it so much. I'm loving this hot new technology.
I mean, they're using AI to write all the new government things, so it's doing a bang up job. Let's just leave it at that.
Well, it's like a calculator. You get out of it what you put into it. And if you write bad prompts in ChatGPT, you're gonna get bad answers. Like tariffing the penguins, like and all that stuff. Yeah,
Those
there's
penguins,
that.
those penguins have been taking advantage of us for far too long, eating our herring, sliding belly first on our snowdrifts, wearing tuxedos. I guess that's the good thing. They show up, at least they're wearing suits, unlike Zelensky. So we do have that going for
Some
us.
penguins didn't even say thank you.
Didn't even say thank you. Didn't even say thank you.
But yeah, I'm having such a fun time. I'm asking for prompt. I'm putting in prompts. I'm asking questions. I'm generating images. And
I like the idea that you would ask for prompts. Like you just like we're just getting we're just getting a step lazier. It's like now we don't even give we ask one chat GPT for a prompt and then we go to another AI and give it that prompt.
I do ask ChatGPT. I was like,
I bet you do. I
what
bet you
prompt do
do.
I give you? And then it tells me, and then I give it that prompt. I'm like, now do that. And then it does. And I love it so much. It's
I,
great.
I assume I assume I assume hilarious examples are coming.
No, I've got zero hilarious examples.
Well,
No examples at all. I'm just talking about my new love affair with my new boyfriend, ChatGPT.
okay.
I've designated
That's less
ChatGPT
exciting.
as a man too. I did. I went ahead and gendered ChatGPT. I took the initiative. I should ask ChatGPT what gender they are. I wonder, should we do that now?
I mean, I guess you could.
Oh,
It's just gonna
I
say
already
I'm a
fucked up. I
I'm
already fucked up.
yeah. It's
Let's
gonna
ask.
tell
Let's
you
see what ChatGPT says. Hey, ChatGPT.
it knows it's a computer program. It's Skynet. You know.
What gender do you identify as?
Now it's gonna think you're MAGA because only a MAGA would care what gender a computer program is.
Oh, ChatGPT says they don't have a gender. You want to hear the response?
I mean, I could have told you that. You didn't need to
Yeah, I
waste
believe
ChatGPT.
I believe you did tell me that, but why would I listen to you when I can get it straight from the horse's?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, once again, Lilith was 100% correct. It was ChatGPT did in fact say that ChatGPT does not have a gender, and so they is acceptable. They them is what it is. So I
Is that what ChatGPT said?
yeah,
Or
I can read it exactly what it said
no,
if
we
you
don't
want.
have to do that. We
We
don't
can
have to do
ask it
that at
anything
all.
we want. I can we can ask it anything. It's great. And you know and because there's been a lot of hate. There's been a lot of hate with the AI and the people, especially with the art. People are hating on the
With good
AI art.
reason.
Yeah, what's that good reason?
You're just about to tell us because it's just basically ripping
I was
off human
about to
work.
defend it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, I was going to say that one of the complaints that people have is that it uses all this water. And it's like a lot of water is going into the AI. That's a waste of water, they say.
No, it's not. They just recycle the water. It's not like they don't just throw the water out.
They're talking about it's a big waste of water. That's what I hear. That's what I keep hearing about the AI imaging. That it's like it uses so much water. It's like pouring it out a water bottle every second. Like that's what they say. That's what I've heard. People are complaining about the water usage.
Okay.
But you don't believe me? You don't think that's true? You think the water's not a
I'm
concern?
sorry. So what do you think? Like they're using water to cool down all these computers
To
that are
cool down the
and
servers, yeah.
there's just cold water pipes going through the servers to cool it down, and then just blast out the end of the building and into the
That's what just blasts
or
out of
no,
his face.
but that's not wasting it. That's just going to get evaporated and go back into the ecosystem.
Using all the water. There's no more water. We're using it all up. I don't know why, but people say that. I don't know why they say that. I mean, there is only so much. Could they use clean water? I presume that's got cleaned in some way, went through some sort of sewage treatment. Like they're not just spraying it with like salt water from the ocean. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how server coolers work.
Then why are we talking about this?
That's how it's going to justify it. Because I was going to say that, yeah, it uses water, but here's the thing is so does growing watermelons. That is something else that uses a lot of water, and I don't like watermelons. And that's the thing is like I should be able, because I'm not eating any watermelons, so I should be able to generate images with chat gpt instead
This
of
is
eating
literally
watermelons, and it's like it neutralizes my carbon footprint.
this is literally the most American you've ever sounded. You're just going to speak authoritatively on something you have no idea about, and you're just going to justify everything, even though you really have no clue.
I don't have any idea what's going on at all. I have no real understanding of any of the mechanics of any of this stuff. I really don't. Lilith has got me there.
I do have you there. Yeah, I would,
You have this
whatever.
great perspective now that you don't live in the United States anymore, and you're seeing everything more clearly from like an
Seeing
outsider perspective.
everything for the first time.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
I'm still blinded by my culture.
Yeah.
That's not your
Um,
culture anymore. You can't link me to it.
It never was. I mean, that's the thing is like, there were people when I told them I was leaving, it's like, you got to stay and fight. It's like, stay and fight for what? Like, I hate my job. I need to keep this job I hate because I need health insurance. I have nothing set up for retirement. And even if I did have stuff set up for retirement, that's all crashed now anyway because of the stock market. So it's like, you guys fight for it. I'm just going to go somewhere else. And like, or the guy on LinkedIn who was like, oh, if you're trying to find work-life balance, then you're not committed to winning. And I'm like, winning what? Winning what? More money for my CEO? Fuck that. I'm gonna sit down here and eat pineapples and bananas all day and write my novel and coach. And I don't, y'all making money is someone else's problem. Whatever. Who cares? Like
I didn't realize
the
the LinkedIn guy had such a. I wish I knew about this
the
before I'd
CEO
made
of
every life
LinkedIn. Yeah.
decision in my life. If only
Yeah.
there was LinkedIn when I was younger, I could have made better decisions so I could be winning more.
I should say, I'm also against work life balance because I don't think you should try to balance those two things. I think if
Just
I
kick
work
work
for
to the
you,
curb.
if I work for you, if I work for you and you pay me $15 an hour, you're getting $15 worth of effort. Uh,
Hey,
and
the
uh,
truth.
and you're gonna get it for the hours you paid me. My time is worth way more than that, and I'm proving that by running my own business. So yeah, whatever. Like $15 an hour gets. I'll make sure. Like if I were to work retail for $15 an hour, I would make sure that whatever you told me to do, I would do as much as I could in the time I was there. at a pace that I was comfortable with.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
kind of what my thing is too. It's like that's how I treated it. I'm also unemployed. I don't have a
Yeah,
job.
you're showing them. You're showing them.
So I don't even get $15 an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a problem. That's why I need to start listening to the smart men on LinkedIn. Those guys really know what the score is, and like I think I haven't been spending enough time on LinkedIn. Now it's because it is like a social media thing. I can be networking right now. What am I doing here?
I literally got back to using my LinkedIn because I'm going to try, like, I'm looking for clients. LinkedIn is slowly but surely just turning into Facebook again. And I'm just like, I'm basically doing word of mouth. All my best clients and all my most successful work comes from people who know me and talk to me, or people who get referred to me by people who've worked with me. And so, yeah, social media is, it's proven it's not to be trustworthy. It's proven that
It's pretty shitty.
it's supposed to be a tool that we can use, like all things with the internet. It was a tool that we should be able to use to connect ourselves to each other, and instead it's a capitalist hellscape that is just like, here's garbage, have at it. The internet was just like, hey, this is a way for scientists at different universities to connect. And like, before they even got halfway to that utopic idea, it was like, hey, here's your porn servers.
Oh, well before halfway. That was like the
Google,
first minute.
Google Glass, same thing. It's like, oh, you can look at things and get information and stuff. It's like, also you can do POV porn with these glasses. And they're like, you know
Well,
what?
that's
We're
what
going to
it was
stop
all
investing.
about. That's what I always did with my Google glasses. I just had feet
Oh
pics
yeah.
going, a slideshow of feet pics, just 100% of the time.
Oh,
But
I just
like,
stared at my feet all day, and there's just like, oh wow,
I
look
was
at all the
enjoying foot
people.
pics like in the middle of meetings. It was great. I loved it so much. I miss Google
Um,
Glass.
and yeah, so social media is the same way. And like, I do not, I do not care to share. Like, I do this show, and I love this show, and I love the people who show up every week, and I love having fun. And it's because
I do love you.
I'm a comic. But like, going on LinkedIn and just like, I'm going to share my journey, and I'm going to talk about my personal stuff. And then there's this one lady, she sent me a friend request for me, and her title, like her little description, is like, the first trans woman of Indian descent in Germany/Europe. And I'm like, you have no way of knowing or proving that. What are you talking about? What?
That's preposterous. That's a
That's pretty
preposterous
bold of
statement.
you to assume that. And I'm not about that. Like I said, and this is maybe going to be my eventual downfall. I've always believed that um my work and who I am stands up for itself. And you want to work with me, I'm here. I'm not going to go online and like constantly pitch myself. I share my Monday motivation. Thanks to Stonyman69 for subscribing to my Monday motivations. I send those out every Monday to my email list, but I also share that on LinkedIn because it is a great way to talk about what I do as a coach. But man, some of these people, it's like, give it a break. Like, shut up.
I can't imagine like going on LinkedIn and treating it like any other social media site. Like it just can you imagine like hanging out on LinkedIn all day, like
Oh
sharing
man.
like B2B memes?
Ugh. Ugh.
Productivity and rise and grind shit all day long.
It's all just like, here's why I'm important. It's like, none of us, that's the thing. None of us are important. We're
Oh my
important to
goodness.
ourselves. Live your best life. Do what you want to do with your life. And the more you focus on what you want to do and being kind to others and making that part of who you are, the better you're going to be. And that's why I got into coaching. People are like, why do you do it? It's like, I feel like I've done a great job with my life. If you're interested, I'd be happy to help you with that. But at the same time, I'm not around here telling everyone like I know the secret to life or I have all the answers. But I've done great. Oh, thank you. And coaching, just so it said Raina says I give great advice. Coaching is not advice. But I'm not coaching right now. I am just talking angrily off the top of my head.
Well, I mean, I'm wondering it's because like I don't. Does LinkedIn? I haven't been on LinkedIn in forever because I
You're not
fucking
missing
can't
anything.
stand it. No, I fucking hate it. But like I have had to like go in there recently and just like I have to shuffle stuff around every so often just in case like some employer, like potential employer, wants to look at my shit. And it's like I don't know what to do with it because like it's like I can't keep one consistent thing. It's like I've done too much weird shit. So it doesn't matter. But like I'm wondering if like LinkedIn has like any sort of like a feature like Craigslist had with like the best of. It's like is there a best of
Best of
LinkedIn?
best of LinkedIn, or even better, it's just like a Craigslist personals have LinkedIn personals. Yeah, just like weird shit.
I can't believe that's not a thing. Like they're not doing
What?
that. They don't have personals on LinkedIn.
Dude, everyone on LinkedIn is so unlikable that there'd be
Can
no
you
point.
imagine finding a partner
Can you
on LinkedIn?
imagine? Are you wanting me to improvise
Well,
something here?
maybe that's where I should be looking for someone to marry to get me out of the country. It's like
Do
maybe I
not.
can get a
No,
real
do
go
not.
getter.
Do not. Do not. Do not do that. I can guarantee you don't want to do that.
I mean, I could make a LinkedIn profile that's like maximized for dating efficiency.
Just your boobs. That
I
is
don't
the
know
one
if
thing.
I
And
would go.
maybe I've just avoided it because I'm just connected with mostly other coaches. But there isn't the nonstop OnlyFans stuff on LinkedIn. Maybe that could be a thing you'd start. Just like have
Maybe
a
we can
picture.
start it.
I did have this is the craziest thing. This is like 4 years ago. I did have someone message me through LinkedIn and send a dick pic. And I'm like, what are you doing? This is what are you doing? If you want,
Winning. That's what that
I
person's
can
winning.
I
That's what
can
that
coach
person's
you
doing.
around. I can coach you around this awful pick. First of all, it's too close. It's out of focus.
On LinkedIn, we'll talk later.
Yeah, yeah,
LinkedIn
yeah.
after dark. Let's do it. Let's start it.
LinkedIn after dark. It's happy hour here at LinkedIn. You've worked from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. just like the founder of LinkedIn wants you to. And now you've got half an hour to drink a soda and jerk off in the bathroom. After dark.
After dark. I mean, do you think? Well, now that now that like Arkansas and Florida are like doing child labor, do you think we could have LinkedIn for teens?
It's just like a bunch of sad, the pictures all sad kids with like coal dust on their face and like that 1,000-yard stare from being 8 and working a 12-hour day, and just be like, hey, I'm looking to meet other coal miners.
Do you think I can get the URL linkedin.teen.usa?
Look, you probably can do it, and I'm challenging you to do
It's
it
available.
because I think we should do it. Like, I'm open for work. Are you open for work? I'm open for work. I will work at McDonald's from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I will. My little hands work great in looms, so if you need me to like work in your fabric factory, I can do that.
So, wow, this is really fucking dystopian.
Oh no.
So I did a search. I put into the Google URL linkedin.teen.usa, and the first thing that did pop up is a link to 7,000 teen jobs in the United States.
They're all
9,000 plus 14's job in the United States.
they're
Teen
all in
Tour
Benton.
USA, all LinkedIn links.
They're all in
Getting the
Bentonville,
most out of
Arkansas.
LinkedIn as a teen. LinkedIn's got the market
It's
covered
so
already.
bad. Now, like these teens can't even just show up and work at a McDonald's. They have to be networking with like some greasy fry smelling manager who doesn't want to pay them. It's like, well, I gotta pay a human adult minimum wage, but the minimum wage for kids is $4 less because that makes sense. And it's like, okay. They just like throw these laws out there. It's like, yeah, minimum wage is $16, but if you're under 17, it's $12. It's like, why? I'm doing the same work. It's like, what do you need? What do you need $4 more an hour for, kid?
Exactly. That's how they
Yeah.
think. And it's like, yeah, that's where we're at as a country right now.
When I was a
LinkedIn's
kid, four
on it. They're
dollars,
on it.
$4 would keep me in penny candy for 2 decades. And you kids today, you just want your money. And it's like, oh, just 16-year-old nannies. Yeah, that's that's the door to trouble. Like, yeah.
I mean,
Hey,
yes.
hun. Hey, hun. Yeah, like some Republican, hey, hun, we should get a nanny. I'm just gonna put an ad for like, I don't know, 16 to 18-year-old nanny. You think that, hun, you think that'd be fine? They're like, whatever you think, dear.
Do you think there's like a LinkedIn kind of OnlyFans link? Like a connection there, like a crossover?
Only linked. That'll be the thing.
This,
You want
this
to
is
work for
horrible.
McDonald's? Subscribe to McDonald's only link, and that's where all the
Subscribe to
good
McDonald's
that's
OnlyFans.
where all the good jobs are. Like, yeah, we put all our transphobia on LinkedIn. If you're looking for jobs, you got to pay for our subscription to Only
It's
Link.
behind a paywall.
It's behind a paywall. You got to pay for it. I'm
All you
sorry.
get
I'm
on
sorry.
LinkedIn,
I'm sorry. Hold on. Before you,
LinkedIn
I know you're.
Pro.
I know I'm making you laugh, but just, is there anyone currently in any position of power stopping that from happening?
Oh no, not in
No.
this
So
country.
it would not surprise me that in 5 to 10 years, applying for a job at McDonald's is going to be like applying to go to college. And there's like, oh yeah, there's an application fee of $85 because we have to pay someone to
Yeah.
read it. And it's just like, dude, I'm just gonna stand at the register and not care when people order food. And I'm gonna put no effort into this. And it's like, well, you got to pay 85
This
bucks.
country so bad. Hey, if anyone out there wants to marry me and get me out of the United States, just please get in touch with me because I'm getting really sick of this shit. Like, I hate it here. I am full on mail order bride status. Like at this point, I'm like, I'm this close to literally signing up for one of those sites and just like putting myself out there. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, get me to Europe, please, and thank you. Not concerned. Don't need a pick.
5 years from now, you're like 23rd in the line for the Liechtenstein crown somehow.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind that. Liechtenstein would be fine. I'd happily move to Liechtenstein. Most of Western Europe, I'd be happy to move to. Like, I'd be just fine with it. France, yeah, heck yeah, sign me up. Spain, sure. Switzerland, hell yeah. I'm all about it. I love it.
I love that you're
Belgium.
just like, I'll go anywhere. Here are the 8 greatest countries off the top of my head. Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to go
Yeah, I'm
to
sorry.
Algeria.
You you own a chalet in Switzerland? Yeah, I'd move there. You're
I would marry
yeah.
someone with a chalet in Switzerland. I wouldn't even have to think
Yeah.
about it. If you own a chalet in Switzerland or you know somebody that does, and they're looking for a transgender American wife, then just you let them know and let me know, and like
I
I'm
love that.
available.
I
I'm
love that they're
available.
specifically looking for a transgender American wife.
Well, I hope they are
Like,
because
I'm
that's what
sorry.
I
I'm
am.
sorry. Like, I'm sorry. You're transgender and I love that and all, but you're not American. And because Europeans love the attitude and personality that Americans come with.
I do. They love it a whole lot.
I
They think it's
I
great.
would like a transgender wife who will get all up in my face with her attitude.
You'd be surprised. I know that
Yeah.
exists. I
Oh,
know
I know
that
that exists
exists.
too. Check out my LinkedIn fans and pay the subscription, and I'll get all up in your face with my attitude.
Let's do it. Hey, you know what we should do?
We should probably get on with the show.
Yeah, let's do a meme diver. You want to do a meme diver? That's the theme. I'm just gonna like do that, and then I gotta do all this stuff because I don't have the time. I
What's the
tried to.
theme?
You don't hear it because we don't have it set up for that. But
Uh,
I was just gonna say. So here's this. I gotta get this going. There we are. Adjust these things. One of these days I'll have this all set up so it's all working. But for now, it's what it is. And here we are. This is our meme diver page. I don't have any memes up here yet, but I do have some memes for us. And before I go forward, welcome to Meme Diver. I'm Amanda Bonanza. That's Lilith Elektra. We're doing Meme Diver, that's for sure.
why do you reintroduce us? Like, the show hasn't stopped
Because
at all.
like when we clip it later, we make a show out of it, and then that way, if so everyone in the live, so there's this show, right? There's this show called Three's Company. It was in the 70s and the 80s. And they did a thing at the beginning, and every time, or it was at the end, where they ran the closing theme, and it was like Three's Company is filmed in front of a live studio audience, and that's kind of what this is. And then they did the theme again. I remember they did that.
Okay, I don't
They
know.
like played the theme all the way through. Then they
why don't we just start Meme Diver? Why don't we just start Meme Diver?
Then they played the theme again, and no other show ever did that. But this company definitely did that.
I'm just gonna say this right now. If anyone was watching who was just like, I'm gonna marry this girl and take her to my Shelly, and so I don't know if you're winning that person over.
I think now that's more because they're like, I've always wanted a transgender American wife that knows a lot about Three's Company. I'm a specialist. That's what I've got. I'm a specialist in my arena. No one can do what I can do. This is Meme Diver. This is the show where we showcase all the best memes for your consumption, and you can get these memes and as NFTs at legitnft.horse. And remember, when you purchase an NFT, that is yours forever, and it is guaranteed to go up in value. Lilith, are you ready to explore these wonderful, delightful new memes that will be NFTs that will be valuable as fuck?
Yes, just let me finish typing guarantee, not guaranteed in the chat. There we go. I'm ready to go.
Guaranteed, not guaranteed, but it is guaranteed. They are guaranteed to go up in value. Our first meme here. Here's one. This is topical. It's here's 4 TikTok dances you can do to help fight tariffs.
So when people say, "Why did you leave the country?" That's because this is the kind, and it's even by left. This is the answers that the left has. Like, yeah, 4 TikTok dances that'll help you fight tariffs.
It's got 69 420 views.
I bet it does. 1984 comments. Yeah. This is a part. Here's the thing. Part about good comedy and being funny is that nugget of truth in it, and that's why this is so good, because it's painfully true. It's painfully true.
It was, I don't know about you, but I have been wondering what kind of dance I can do to help fight tariffs. I knew the tariffs were coming. I knew it. I'm like, I just don't know which dance to do.
Well, I mean, you knew they were coming, so you don't have to dance. You put all your money in memes. I mean, that was the smart move. Yeah, this is.
I mean, I don't know what more there is to say about it.
This hurts me.
I don't
even have to dip into my 14 meaningless phrases to make me sound like a stock market wizard that I was going to use today.
I know you were so ready.
I was so ready to, like, I was just like, yeah, you know what? I'm cautiously optimistic on this meme. That's where I'm at. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Cautiously optimistic, as you think there's a chance it will go up in value.
Oh, I don't know what cautiously optimistic means. It's just something. It's just something you say to sound smart.
You're just like, ask ChatGPT to scan Motley Fool for phrases.
No, I found it on the Economic Times of India, and it had 14. Yeah. And I'm cautiously optimistic is just something you say to sound smart, and everyone knows you're just saying it to sound smart, so no one asks you what that means.
That's a great thing. I think that's a great move. I think that would really work well with LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give this one 5 Zucker coins, and And Elon Musk fund bucks just keep dropping. They're like 950,000, I suppose. Do that. It's not worth much.
Um, I there's been a change since last time we've done this. I've completely left the
But we're letting
cash.
them out, right?
I've left the cash standard and I only use precious
Oh.
metals. So
Oh.
I would give an eighth of an ounce of platinum for this.
Oh, I like this new standard.
Yeah, I
Precious
don't know if that
metals.
I don't know how much that's worth, but that's how much I'd
I
give you
feel
for
like
it.
we can guess. We can figure it out. I love this. I love
I
this
could,
new standard. I definitely gonna replace. I'm keeping Zucker coins, but I'm gonna replace because Elon Musk fun bucks, they're no fun anymore. They're no good. They're just stupid. And I'm gonna go instead with precious metals. So I think I'm gonna adopt your new strategy. This is an historic moment, ladies and gentlemen, and friends
okay.
beyond the binary. We've adopted a new currency here on Meme Diver, and that's important to know. I will update legit
I'm
NFT.horse with to accept precious metals.
aside from the NFTs I would buy here, I am not holding any currency. I'm not holding the only currency I know is things I can physically hold. Actually, you know, an eighth of an ounce of platinum is actually worth $120.
When you look that up, that's a lot. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
So I
Well, I'm
think
sitting
that's
at
a
my computer, and my computer is connected to scientists worldwide, so we can share information.
that's delightful. That's all the
Yeah.
scientists let you know how much platinum was worth.
Yeah.
That's a good, I think that's a good price for this, I think, to start.
Yeah.
I think that you know what, I don't know. I mean, I feel like maybe it could be priced higher, but I think we at legit NFT.horse could let this go possibly for that much. Like I
Well,
think
I would say
then it's
remembering that I'm
yeah.
cautiously optimistic. So
Right,
it
right.
could be worth more, but I'm cautious in my optimism.
I think that's wise. I think that's wise. So that's a good rating. Let's move on to our next meme
And
here. Oh
just to
wait.
clarify, everyone, you know, when I say like we are connected to professors and people, although I did not Google that answer. I messaged Cornell West and asked him how much an eighth of an ounce of platinum was, and he got back to me with that answer.
Oh, that's good. Dr. Cornell
Yeah,
West is
yeah,
that's
he's.
his
I mean, that's that
interpretation.
all the professors are here are on the internet. That was the point of the internet to connect
They're all on
professors.
LinkedIn looking for
Yeah.
professor jobs. Grinding like a professor. That's me. Here's our next meme. This is the divine energy. This is so we've got our divine masculine energy topics and then our divine feminine energy. And this all in all, this captures the essence of the gender spectrum, I think. And so
Yeah.
you've got some things for your divine masculine energy. You've got cow tipping, that's for sure. Pants, can't argue with that. Saying yellow when answering the phone.
Yellow.
Yellow. Carhartt with two T's. That's good. Um, got that GameStop Power Up Rewards card. That's definitely divine masculine energy, I think.
Mm,
And then of
mhm,
course Road Rage. Yeah, that's gonna
mhm.
that tracks. And too much pasta. I don't know how I feel about that one. Right? How do you feel about that? I don't know if I feel like that one they nailed.
I don't know. Too much pasta. That
It's pretty masculine.
that is very masculine. Nothing
Pretty
makes me.
masked.
Nothing triggers my dysphoria more than eating too much pasta.
You know, now that you mention it,
When you say it like that,
when you say it like that, too much pasta definitely makes me feel bad about myself.
yeah.
But then, of course, we have the divine feminine energy. And
Mhm.
that starts with shoplifting, which fuck
Love
yeah.
it. Love
I
it.
think
Everyone
that
knows that is the basis of all my philosophy is shoplifting.
it's definitely feminine energy, but I don't think it's exclusive to femininity. I think you can go across the gender spectrum with
No,
shoplifting. And I
it's
think it's
how I knew I was trans before I
oh,
transitioned.
that's how you did it. It was like
I
I
was
just can't
shoplifting
stop.
all the time, and I was like, man, I don't like eating too much pasta, and I'm shoplifting all the time. What's going on here?
It's like I can't stop not paying for these razor blades.
You get it. You get it.
I do. I do. I did transition. Like, I don't think it was, no, I didn't make the connection back then, but like, it's like, I feel like I'm sitting in a psychologist's chair
It's like
and it's all
I've been
coming back.
I've awakened to the world around me. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Personality tests. Oh, for sure. For sure.
And
How about,
which member of the office are you? I'm Creed.
damn it, that's where I was going to go. Maybe maybe,
That's the thing is
I feel
we
like
should
Stanley.
male, female, non-binary, try to be your own Creed.
Creed did rule.
Good rule.
The deep relief after last minute cancellation of plans. I mean, I cannot argue with that. That feeling is like that's definitely divine and
I've
feminine.
transcended that. I don't make plans anymore.
Oh my goodness. What about Yankee
Yeah.
Candle? How do you feel about Yankee Candle?
Candle. So here's the thing. Back at the old place, they had left behind a box of candles, like, you know, like the stereotypical, like, oh, I've got to give a gift to a woman at a Christmas party that I didn't buy one. You just go into the Yankee Candle box. So you know, they're okay. I have my favorite smells: vanilla, you know, sugar cookie. I'll do that. But if you're sitting here burning like a 13-gallon pine scented candle, you can just get the fuck right out. Yeah, I know. My husband's right here. He loves pine candles.
He loves pine candles. I don't know. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a more
that's why we
masculine
moved
scent.
here.
That's why.
There
Yeah.
are no pine candles in Costa Rica, or
That's the thing.
whatever anonymous Central or South American country I moved to. Ooh,
I mean, that's the thing is like now that you mention it, there's definitely scents that are like designated masculine and feminine. And like I think anything with trees is always like a masculine
yeah,
scent.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
if
yeah,
you got pines or oaks or anything like
yeah,
leather's a masculine scent, I think. It's like
yeah,
and like women are the feminine energy is more like vanilla,
yeah,
like peaches, fruits, assorted
yeah.
fruits and
And
foodstuffs,
if you're
flowers.
shoplifting a sugar cookie scented candle, what could be more feminine than that?
If you are shoplifting a vanilla rose flavored scented Yankee candle, you are nailing femininity. I think. I feel like you've got
You're
it.
you're a queen.
What
You've
about
done it.
crying when
You've reached.
hungry? Do you cry when you're hungry?
No, I've never stopped eating, so I'm never hungry. I defeated
It's
that
like
one.
I need chicken nugget. No, not working for you.
Nah.
5-star reviews.
So here's the thing: when it comes to reviewing things, if you ask me if for a 5-star review, I will give everything either a 5-star or a 1-star review. If you know me, you know I either like something or I
Oh,
don't.
damn.
There's no 2.5 stars. What's 2.5? 2.5 stars is sitting next to someone on the plane who's farted. You know, that's 2.5 stars. Who cares? It might as well be 1 star.
How is that more
Yeah.
than one?
I mean, it's all the same. It's not 5 stars, so it's all one. It's all 1 star. Like the service could be exceptional, and they could have given you, you know, the steward could have given you 2 sets of cookies instead of one. It's still 1 star because that guy farted. It's not 2.5 stars because some good things happened and some bad things happened. I had to sit in this dude's fart juices for 3 hours on my way to Dallas. Like, it's 1 star. There's no get rid of all the middle stars. Something
I
either
love
is or
three.
isn't.
I love leaving 3-star reviews. It's my favorite because it's
Oh,
totally ambiguous. It tells you nothing.
it's worthless. It's unhelpful.
It reflects my centrist political views.
Yeah, right. That's the Democratic Party.
Exactly. 3-star reviews.
These first
Nancy
3 months have
Pelosi.
been three
Chuck
stars.
Schumer.
I got to tell you, you know, 3 stars.
What about how do you feel about sparkling water?
Now, I'm a tap water person. You know that.
I
I'm
like flat water. I don't like sparkling water.
nah. Unless it's
Yeah.
Topo Chico. I can go for a Topo Chico.
We'll see. We can all go for a Topo Chico. It is the best water.
Grapefruit
It's some
flavored Topo
tasty
Chico.
stuff.
Oh,
Do you like your flavored water? Do you like your flavored sparkling water?
oh yeah, like grapefruit Topo Chico
Grapefruit,
is the
Topo Chico.
best. Yeah.
I like just plain. I don't like the flavors.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
just
not gonna
letting you know. And I'm not being
I'm not gonna beef with
judgmental.
you on it. This is like a East
Great,
Coast West
great
Coast.
news.
This isn't an East Coast West
Great news
Coast
for
rap
me.
feud here. Yeah, I mean, all Topo Chico is 5, but if I had to pick one, it'd be grapefruit. Five
Love
stars.
that.
Topo Chico,
How
5 stars.
how much do you think this meme is worth?
I hate this meme because
Oh,
if you look at the people, the couple in the center look like Russell Brand and Kim Kardashian, and it's very off-putting. I do not like this at all. But aside from that artistic choice, this is, let me hold on. Let me go back to Economic Times of India, and I'm going to take a wait and see approach on this one.
and
Yeah.
see. Wait and see.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I was just going through my metal futures and what I've got lying around the house, and I would give a half an ounce of tin for this.
Half an ounce of tin. That doesn't feel
That's
like
about
it's a
five
lot.
dollars. That's about five
Okay,
dollars.
that's not a lot at
Yeah,
all.
that's not a
But
lot at all.
see,
That's the wait and see approach. That's the wait and
that
see
is the wait and
approach.
see approach. It's like I'm not really interested. I'm gonna disagree. I love this meme. I love the aesthetic here. I love that we've got the way it's laid out, the font choice, the not so easy to read, not so easy to tell, and the way they just highlighted poorly. I love this. The overall aesthetic is really pleasing to me. I think this would make a really good tapestry, and I think I would like to have this as a tapestry on my wall of my castle in my Switzerland chalet. And so I'm going to give this.
Oof.
I'm I'm going to give this 7 Zucker coins, and
Okay.
I'm going to go. I like your precious metal moves, but I'm going to use the whole of the periodic table, and
Yeah.
I'm going to give this 27 ounces of xenon.
That actually sounds like you're quoting something from Scientology.
Xenon's an element. It's a noble gas.
27 ounces of xenon sounds like a story that Scientologists tell each other.
Well, maybe it is. I've
Everyone
never been
gather
to a
round.
Scientology
Everyone
church.
gather round. We're going to tell the story of the 27 ounces of xenon. And by the way, this is probably going to be our last show now that I've mentioned Scientology.
Yeah, that's it. That's curtain for us. Season
But
desist is on its way right now.
they'll never find me here in Cartagena. So
Yeah, no, never in New Caledonia. Yeah,
they'll never find me out here in
New
what's the name of
Guinea.
what's the name of their stupid Sequest or whatever their Sea Org. They'll never find me out. I'm actually hiding.
C.org.
I'm hiding in Sea Org. They're like right under their noses. I'm gonna be the last place they look.
I love it. Let's try this other meme here. I think I got a
Yeah.
kick out of this. Here, this
Yeah.
one. This is
I love this one. I love this one.
So the Pleb Reporter guy has a blue check mark there on the Twitter, and says, "Man climbs up railing to avoid using woke stairs." He put "woke" in all capitals to emphasize
Of
how
course.
bad these stairs are. And then, of course, that man's doing that. And Korn, who also has a check mark, has this to say: "This is literally the gayest possible thing you could do in this situation." I have to agree with Korn, because like that is like, yeah, it's really that. It really is.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
this is just a beautiful representation of
Yeah.
enhancing the LGBTQ. I think that's
This is just
yeah.
modern homophobia and transphobia in one photo. It's
It
just like
is.
I'm gonna completely inconvenience myself for something that had nothing to do with me and I didn't even have to pay attention to. But I'm gonna burn my life to the ground because of it.
And then
I
I'm
love
also gonna
this,
look like this guy.
and I'm also gonna look like this guy. I'm
I'm
basically presenting myself for my bull.
doing it in shorts, and you can't stop.
You can't stop me and my jorts are gonna spread our legs and shimmy up this handrail, and there's nothing you can do about it. You queers. You ding dang queers.
I love this meme.
I love this as well. And you know what I did? I
What'd
looked
you
up
do?
what's the most expensive metal that there is, and I just happen to have some lying around. It's rhodium. The current
Really?
price of rhodium is $5,575, and I
Per
would give
what?
a per ounce.
Okay. It's a lot, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to start using this, you need to learn how these things are measured, and it's
I've
by
never
the
used
ounce.
rhodium ever.
Well, no, it's just metals are priced by the ounce,
Interesting.
regardless of the metal.
I'm going metric. I'm trying to get into Switzerland.
I need 3 grams of rhodium.
Now you followed me. I'm talking kilos here.
I would give a full ounce, the full 5,575 for this meme. Let me wait. Let me get
Wow.
over to let me get over to the economic times of India here, and I am oh, it's a show me meme. It's a show me meme. This is the kind of meme you
Show
have.
me meme. I love
It's a
that.
show me meme.
Get
You
this
got this
while
me.
you can. This is a hot
Yeah,
one there at
it's hot.
legitnft.horse. This is going to go quick. I'm going to put this at
Bring your rhodium.
9 Zucker coins. Get your rhodium ready because that's 9 Zucker coins. And I am going for a full kilogram of Einsteinium.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
Not even playing. We're talking man-made elements here. So we're doing unstable.
I am ordinarily going to say Einsteinium as a man-made is a little too close to bitcoins and made up stuff for me. I need stuff that's real. I also don't think it's worth much because they can just crank it out.
Oh, so you're saying you want a more stable element, like like lead.
Yeah, I got to be able to carry it in my back pocket.
Well, I don't know if carrying's great. What about silicon? Maybe we go with
Also,
silicon?
the price of Einsteinium is approximately 0.000241 cents per EMC2, which is a unit of Einsteinium. So yeah, this is not as much as you
cheap.
this is not as much as you think it is.
Well, I don't have the Financial Times of India chewed up, and that's my mistake. I should be asking ChatGPT.
And I got that answer again online. I didn't Google it. I emailed an old professor of mine from college, one of my journalism professors, and they clued me in on the cost of Einsteinium because that's what the internet's for,
incredible.
connecting
I love
intellectuals.
the way we've
Yeah.
connected all the scientists. We're going on to our last meme here. Here's our
Yeah.
last meme right here. This is a classic. This is the Bilbo Baggins meme. He's like, after all, why not? He's holding that butter knife. Why
That butter knife.
shouldn't I make another sandwich later? And then,
Sure.
of course, there's the used knife by the sink, which
The
is, I
used knife
think,
by the sink.
a move
You
we've
wake up.
all done.
This is real. This
Real
is
as the streets.
Yeah, it's as real as streets. It's code red, baby. I love this. And again, it goes back to the earlier one. It's the truth in comedy that you have to have. I got to get over to Economic Times of India real quick.
Punch up the bureaucratic table.
Here's the thing. With this one, the easy money has been made. The easy money. By the time you're getting this, I don't know if there's much value left in this meme anymore. The easy money's already been made, but I'm a poor investor in that I buy things I like as well, and not just investment purchases, but also frivolous purchases. So I'd go with some silver because it's silverware.
Oh, silver.
Yeah.
Silver, proper silver.
Silver's
a good metal. A good choice for metal.
It's
I think that's super appropriate. Yeah.
It's just under $30 an ounce. So I'd give whatever 2 silver butter knives would weigh, I would give that amount for this meme. But I really think I'm not gonna. I might break even if I'm lucky, but I love the meme and that's why I'm buying it.
Yeah, I think with with the Zucker coins, I'm gonna stick with 7 on this one. I like 7 Zucker coins for this one, and I think for the elements, I'm gonna go with 420 420 grams of dubnium. So I'm gonna get.
I see what you did
Yeah,
there.
did you see what I did
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
I was gonna go with 69, but I upped it to 420 for the dubnium.
Yeah, go for it. I don't even know how much that's worth. I don't know any other professors to ask, and I don't want to bother Cornell West again. So
Oh no, Cornell West knows exactly the price of dubnium.
yeah, but I don't want to bother him. You know, he's too busy. He's too busy formulating that 2028 presidential campaign, answering questions from me all day, every day. Wow.
Great. Well, that does it for Meme Diver. Let's go ahead and fade that out. Get over here. We're gonna get on this. I everyone in the chats, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing, which I'm sure you've done already. Thanks for the super chats. We appreciate it. We had 1 super chat from Charlotte. Thank you so much. Did we have it? We didn't have a super chat goal or anything like that. We didn't do any of that stuff. Our super chat goal's $1 million.
What am I the CEO of LinkedIn? I'm running around with goals and
well,
things like that.
We did so much
I'm
business stuff today. I figured like we could have at least had a super chat goal, and we definitely didn't.
That's super chat goal. We're gonna stay on till we make $10,000.
LinkedIn help. Marry me. Marry me with president of LinkedIn.
So I got a question. We're at the end of the show, and you started saying end of the show stuff, knowing that like I've offered to take over doing the end of the show, so it's not like a rambling mess, and that we say the important things. So you just want me to jump into that, or did you have more you wanted to add?
I don't really have a lot more I wanted to add.
Well, I mean, you just started saying stuff that I would ordinarily say as part of that.
Well, here's the thing.
It doesn't matter to me if I do it or not. But for me, it's nice just to be like, here's a set way we're going to do this.
We definitely want you to do the ending. I don't want the responsibility. However,
but you do it every weekend.
Know what you're going to say exactly.
I'm for sure going to tell them to like and subscribe and click the little bell
now
icon.
I know that. So now I know you're going to say.
And I also check with you every week to tell you, hey, is there anything about that? So
she did check with me. She did. We had a back and forth before the show.
Hey, thanks for turning in for another episode of Being Trans. It has been an amazing ride. It has been an amazing meme diver. We hope you all invest smartly. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose, and be safe out there. We're also bad news. Border Trans is for the 3rd straight week not happening. We're having some team issues, but I'm not going to say my goal is for us to be back next Saturday. Do not hold me to that. But that's all right, because don't worry, Mediocre Poker is coming up in a little more than an hour and 5 minutes, 6 minutes, depending on what your clock says. So join Amanda and learn how to play poker and all that. If you haven't already, be sure to go over to the Truth Wanted YouTube page and check out yesterday's episode. And Amanda mercilessly beat down a transphobe. If you're into that, you don't watch it. Also, in the comments, we have links to all our novels. Please, if you want to grab some, if you've already grabbed a copy, go to Amazon and leave a 5-star review. It would mean so much to both of us. Right now, the only 5-star reviews are the ones we left for each other. And
feel free to have Chat GPT write the review as well. That's what I did.
And then, like we said, click like, subscribe, ring the little bell for notifications. But honestly, the people who are here every week, you're pretty solidly here every week, and I appreciate. I do look forward to seeing y'all every week. It really, it is. It really lights up my day. Finally, if you are looking to get married and you find that Amanda would be an appreciable marriage candidate, and you live outside the US and would bring Amanda to where you are, do not marry Amanda thinking you're getting a green card in the US.
Coming here.
No. Just drop your info in the comments and we'll connect you guys, and we'll connect you all and get the ball rolling on that.
Definitely.
Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you in an hour for Mediocre Poker.
Bye, everyone.